Okay, this is the maze that we will be using to train our animals. As you can see, it has 4 arms, but one of them has been blocked, so we will only be using 3 arms. That will be the one closest to me and the 2 on the sides. You can see that on the sides I have these letters, so that will be called the left arm, then this is going to be the right arm, and the one here in the center, we just call it the middle arm. The idea is that we will be placing the animal right in the center of the maze. You can see that the entry to each one of the 3 open arms has a red line. And if the animal goes past that red line with its 4 paws, then we will call that an entry. You can see that if the tail stays out, that doesn't matter. As long as the 4 paws cross the line, we will call that an entry. At the end of each one of these arms, you have a small well where we're going to be placing a piece of food for the animal to find. They're going to be these small chocolate pellets, and the food will be alternated between the left and the right arms. So when the animal goes in, the left side will be baited, so the food will only be on the left arm, and the animal is allowed to just move freely through the maze. The middle arm will never be baited. So that one of the first things that the animal needs to be able to learn is that going down the M arm is unprofitable, and so the animals stop going into it as much. The other thing is that as the food is alternated between left and right arms, the animal also has to somehow keep in mind what happened during the previous trial in order to go into the opposite side next time it is put into the maze. These are going to be the type of pellets that they're going to be eating. From Sunday on, next Sunday coming, I'm going to be feeding the animals nothing but a few of these pellets, so that the animals are going to be motivated to move through the maze and find the food. So there are going to be 15 trials for each one of our sessions, and we're going to have, let me say, I think 7 sessions of so the animals can learn. And so at the beginning, it's not uncommon that they stay at the center of the maze without knowing really what to do. They're not used to being in an open arena, and rats on their own, they don't like being in an open arena anyway with lights on top of them. One way that they are able to recognize which is right and which is left is by looking at the cues that are outside of the maze. For example, you can see that polka dotted paper, or even the person running the animals that stays always in the same location can be used as external cues to guide their movement. And so as soon as they start moving through the maze and they find that there is food in some of the arms, they will start being more and more motivated to move through. Also, as their anxiety for being in the maze goes down, as they become habituated to be put in the maze, they also, so you can think of this as a interaction of systems 1 and systems 2. As system 1 starts reducing its arousal, it allows for system 2 to start experimenting, exploring through the maze. And so as the arousal levels become lower, the exploratory behavior can take place. All right, and so as we said, this week we're just doing the surgeries. The animals will be resting for the rest of the week, and next Monday we will start doing our training. We will post some of those videos as soon as we have them.